You guys know there's actually no masters, right? That's one of the things the left-hand path got right. No masters. No masters! There's no masters, but everybody's on a path. And I think that's the thing people need to remember. Like, if you thought of me and said, hey, you've done this stuff for a while, I'm going to come to you for advice, it would be advice of someone else who's on the path. You are also on the path. The path is your path through life. You don't have to be in the occult to be on the path. Everyone's on the path. They're on their own path. And then if someone else has something, some knowledge you want to share, you share it. May your paths intertwine and you share it. But nobody in this scenario is the master. And I think that's important to remember. See a lot of people on YouTube that will give their opinion about like this style of magic or that style of magic or this person or that person or all their ideas on politics and whatever. And it's like, yeah, that's true. But I got lines on my face. Can't escape these lines. It's like, yeah. So, it's like, that's true. Fuck. What I'm talking about again? That's true. Everybody's got opinions. Whoa. Here's my opinion on some stuff. Who cares? Sometimes you do care. Maybe the whole reason you watch someone is because you're interested in their thoughts. But sometimes you're looking for information. It's hard when those things get mixed together. The thing is, you got to remember, we're people. So one thing I've noticed that I think is helpful for people who maybe haven't worked in YouTube or haven't thought about it a lot is that, and geez, the sun is like, I got your face, bitch! Brain, stay on topic. One thing I've noticed for people who maybe haven't been on YouTube a long time is that when someone on YouTube is pontificating, they're like, hey, here's some thoughts that are going on. Here's what I think. You know what we should do as a society? You know what people need? You know what people want to do? What they usually are saying is things they need to do. They're just projecting it. Geez, this light has gotten ridiculous. God damn. Okay. It's still on my face. What up? It's like orbs. Fucking light. Gotta stay back here. Okay, now we found a... Damn it. Motherfucking lights and shit. Is this far enough for you lights? Do you like me now? Shit. Will any of that come out on the camera? Who knows? Maybe it just looks like I'm fighting with myself. Who knows? Anyway, whenever you see somebody who's talking about this is what people need to do, this is their own subconscious telling them what they need to do. A lot of people will think of it as projection. You say, oh yeah, you project out your problems onto other people. You're like, this other person is this way, that way, and this way, and they need to do this to fix. And it's really you're recognizing things you need to fix about yourself. That's true sometimes, but even more so, that voice in the back of your head that's like, what you need to do is this. We will sometimes project that out, like what you need to do. But most of the time when someone's like, hey, here's what I think, and they're like on their soapbox and they're saying all this stuff that people need to do, is what they themselves need to do. If you watch that and you relate really strongly to them, it might be a good message. You're like, you're right, I need to do this too. But don't get confused. Don't think this person is someone who does that stuff and knows like better than you because they've had experience doing that stuff. No, the stuff they're talking about is the stuff they need to do. It's usually the stuff they're not good at. You see this stuff with famous people too. Like Jordan Peterson is like, all you guys need to... I'm sorry, hold on, I gotta do a... Let me try to do a Jordan... All you guys need to do is clean your room. You guys need to take the chaos and make it organized. But this motherfucker is disorganized as shit. He's fucked up his whole life because he can't keep his shit together. Right. That's because the message he's writing about that resonates with people who are experiencing the same type of thing he's experiencing is really a message for him and for them. It isn't a message for the world. It isn't a message for everyone. It's a message for if you are like this guy, maybe you need these same hints. It's not because he's a prophet and figured it out and he's great at it. It's because he's recognizing something he needs to do. I think a lot of us, when we get in front of the camera on YouTube, we know we're talking about ourselves. We're talking about something we just realized or something we're just coming into understanding, but it may come across to people as like, I have this great vast knowledge. And sometimes it can even get worse than that, because sometimes you'll be like, hey, I had a thought and I just blurt it out right away before I've even had time to try it in my own life. And people will be like, this guy must know, I'm going to do that. Don't just do whatever everybody else says, obviously. I don't know why I'm telling my audience this. My audience is the smartest, most coolest, best audience in the world. You guys don't need any of this information. My audience is basically like, yeah, man, screw all those dumb guys. We're all smart in this audience. That's right. And all you have to do to be as smart as us is subscribe. Is it here? I don't care where it is. Just click everything. Click all the buttons. Unless you're already subscribed, don't accidentally unsubscribe. Do I even want more subscribers? I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows anything. That's not true. Some people know some stuff, but nobody is the master of knowledge. In fact, you want to think about it this way too. If you're a great artist and you are called upon to teach someone else the arts, you don't consider yourself a master of your art. You're never done progressing in your art. You're always moving forward. You're always changing it, coming up with new ways to express yourself, etc. You do not finish. There's no mastery. There's no completion of that art. It's the same if you're a mathematician or a scientist. You're always looking for this new idea, this next thing. If you're some kind of an IT technical person, you're constantly retraining yourself. Everybody continues to learn constantly is in whatever path they're on. Those are career paths. But the idea stays the same even if you're talking about spiritual paths. So no matter how much experience you have, you're always still moving down the path in one way, the other way, here, there, or anywhere. And if someone else is like, hey, I want to move in that same direction, they may be able to learn from you, but you're not the master of the path. You're not at the end of the path. You're just someone in the middle. You might be a little ahead here, they're a little ahead there. Especially if you start actually talking with someone and teaching, you end up learning more from each other. Nobody in this scenario is the master. It's just, hey, what's this guy doing? I want to do some of that. Let me talk to him. That's it. There's no master apprentice. There's none of this shit. Stop with all this master shit. Stop with all this I'm the god of whatever. You know, it's actually worse in this community too, because there's lots of people who want to get to a certain point. It's usually in the first 2 years or 3 years of them being involved in the occult, where they're like, I'm the god of my own universe, motherfuckers. I'm so powerful. Come on, step to me. Like, no, dude, you're not the god of this, whatever. You know what? I'm not even getting, you guys almost baited me into getting into it. I'm not starting no beefs. Man, I don't know if it's the weight that I put on during the pandemic or what, but man, I just said beef and I got hungry. Chicken fingers are better. Anyway, I don't want to hear any of this master bullshit. Enough with the master shit. I ain't Link, I don't got the master sword. Get out of here with this shit. Oh, you know some people who've mastered a lot of shit? My circle of magi, these guys are the bomb. Thank you. And thank everybody else who's watching this and everyone else on my Patreon. Whether you're on my Patreon or not, thank you. Because this audience is the best, smartest, most intelligent, never done any of these bad things, never done any bad faith stuff audience that's ever happened. All anyone has to do to be as smart as us is subscribe. This is most ridiculous video ever. Maybe not. I've done some ridiculous shit. Expect even more ridiculous shit in the future because that's who I am. I'm just a crazy dude. If you want to be crazy like me, follow me on my path and follow me here and whatever, social media, you know the deal. Thanks everybody for watching, and until next time, safe travels.